About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Tyler Anderson.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Missed with a changeup, and we're off and running from Anaheim. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In for a strike. 0-1. Anderson in his 10th season, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Goldie gets his lead at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Adele makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 9.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Trent Grisham.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Aaron Judge stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one outside. Ball 2. Just off the inside edge. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Man at first, one away. Judge rips that one. That's back there. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Volpe.
First and second, 2 outs. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. The shortstop takes the ball. Close, but call the ball. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. It's the Yankees 0, Angels coming up to hit. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starter, Carlos Rodon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Zach Neto, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And this place is rocking. Home run number 10 of the year, and the Halos jump out in front. It's 1-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel. Swinging a foul straight back.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here is Yohan Moncada, a switch hitter batting right. And the first offering is not close. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That one in the dirt. 2-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
2-2 to count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air to left center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Taylor Ward in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Two outs. Now it's 3-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across. That ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Anaheim, and now the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Number 22, Ben Rice.
Anderson back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Taylor makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That is 7, the second baseman.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Number 28.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Anderson ready to work. Next offering misses down and away. Two out, space is empty. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Whips it to first, and that is the inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
That one almost got him. And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And there's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And a ball evens the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's in the dirt. Cut on and miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
You're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo. Check swing called strike, and that's strike one. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Rodon ready. Here comes strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Adele.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Joe Adele. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball out to center field. Grisham drops into the glove, and that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. Down to third baseman, Oswald Peraza.
Oswald Peraza.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And ball one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number one.
The batter, the designated hitter, Paul Goldschmidt.
So the batting order turns over. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Center field. Lugo should have this one. Corrals it. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And that's in there at the knees. Two down, nobody on. Fought off foul. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Upstairs, 2-2. And delivers outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 outs. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Adele moving back on it. And it is gone. He leaves the yard to right. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And the batter now, Aaron Judge. Fouled off left side.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Right side. Adele racing over to make the catch. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Chris Taylor.
Taylor.
There's the strike. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one is inside. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Matthew Lugo in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Up the middle, Volpe. To first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Tied up here in the early going. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the lefty. Hope he's all right.
Now batting,
that one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Runner at first with 2 away. Nolan Shanuel getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Rodon fires.
Ball 1.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner on the go. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at Angels Stadium, start of the 4th. Bellinger up to hit.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Right through there for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? That one fouled off. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't exactly square that one out, but sometimes you don't have to. He didn't exactly connect with this one as he met it out front, but he still put a decent enough swing on it to get it into the outfield. You know, and if you finish the swing and just extend your follow through, you're going to run into knocks just like that.
Runner at first with no outs here. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bellinger on at first, nobody out. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going on.
He is safe.
Well, that extra step before getting rid of it really should have caused him to throw the ball across the diamond to first base. He tries to force it to second, and now both runners are safe.
Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. That one inside, and the count's full.
That's a really good take.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. Fly to left his first time.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And that one almost got him.
Ball 3.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 1 out, runners at first and second. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Golden opportunity right here. Misses again, 5 in a row. On the ground to first, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
Back in Anaheim, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's switch hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Moncada in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
The batter,
Taylor
number 3.
Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Swinging a foul straight back. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Man at first with 1 gone. Travis d'Arnaud, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that misses off the outside edge. Ward at first, 1 gone. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That pitch clips the outside corner. 1-2. And a curve misses outside. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. Up the middle, Volpe. They get the force. Inning over. So 1 hit is all they get. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Oswald Peraza. Anderson back to work. On the outside corner, and that is strike one.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Just off the inside edge. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Back to the top of the lineup. In now is the Yankees DH, Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Over to first, and he's saved.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. The 1-1. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Neto over to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Outside low, and 1-1. And he chases that one. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains deadlocked at 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
On the corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Man, just backdoored him with the breaking ball right there. And I'll tell you what, as a hitter, it looks like it's a mile away, so you give up on it, and then it just hooks around that outside corner. Tell you what, if a pitcher can make a pitch like that, you pretty much just have to tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And takes low for ball 1. That one in there across the letters.
1-1.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One down, base is empty. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Misses. 2-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch
Count is
misses.
3-2.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Now batting, center
So
fielder,
2 down now,
Matthew
and here is Matthew Lugo.
Lugo.
Grounded out his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Aaron Judge. And Judge takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hector Neris up and loosening in the pen. Zephyr John also getting ready. Chopped left side. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 2. Bellinger is an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 1-2. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher in the
Angels,
game for the Angels, Jack
number 41.
Kachanowicz.
Should be a good
Yeah.
first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The throw into second, in there safely.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. On the inside corner for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Gone off the rocks in center. Touch 'em all time. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Yankees up by 3. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So digging in, Austin Wells. This splits between April and May there. And it's fouled away. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
The 1-2. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. And it remains 2-2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand,
Now
you cannot
batting,
hang
the
a breaking
first
ball
baseman,
right there.
Nolan.
Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shanuel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Off the mark there. Ball one.
One ball, two
The
strikes to
Angels
count.
trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next
Fastball,
offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. You know, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one you tip your cap.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Peraza throws across the diamond. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher,
60.
Hunter Strickland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswald Peraza. That's in for a strike. Strickland, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lugo sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Goldie steps into the box. 1 for 3. In the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Digging in, Trent Grisham. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Angels being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
Here
Catcher,
comes Travis d'Arnaud.
d'Arnaud.
And that drops in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Action in the pen down there. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Hamilton getting loose as well. Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock.
two.
When it's hit that
Second
hard,
baseman,
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And that misses. And it's 2-0. d'Arnaud leads off first with one away. And a foul ball. High in the air, out to right. Judge makes the catch. And there's two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little
The
bit.
right
Couldn't
fielder,
quite
number
barrel it up
7,
enough to really drive it.
Adell.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And ball one.
2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Angels strand one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Strickland back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And here comes Bellinger. He had a big swing back in the 6th. The solo shot that figures into this game in a pretty big way right now.
Yeah, that was a big swing of the bat, and he's going to be looking for more, trying to add on to this lead right here.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. There's a strike.
0-2 with the count.
Next offering is downstairs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one the other way. Taylor snags it for the second out.
The batter, number 11. Anthony.
2 down, base is empty. Anthony Volpe digs in now. And that's through there for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
And that just misses. Next pitch misses. Full count now. Good job to fight that one off. High chopper to third. Barehand grab, throw to first. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but
No,
very difficult to get anybody on that one
Right.
as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And now Ben Rice. And that
Ball
one
back
just
outside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
ground ball left side. Tosses across to first, and that is the inning. One hit, one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 1.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
71.
bottom of the 8th, Ian Hamilton.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Here comes
And leading
Chris
up
Taylor.
for the Angels, the left fielder.
Got to
Chris
keep things airtight defensively right here.
Taylor.
On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That misses off the outside edge. And another ball. Next offering is down low. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
The 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matthew.
Next to hit, Matthew Lugo.
Lugo.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right through there for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A two-run homer. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Back to the top of the order now. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. Outside. The shortstop takes the ball. Hamilton, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Nolan Shotwell in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And there's the automatic. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting.
And now the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Hard liner. Squeezes it. That's out number 2.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ian Hamilton will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Out of the
New York
bullpen for the
Yankees,
Yankees, Tim Hill.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been
Tim
fantastic
Hill.
against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
This is a close game. It's high leverage. Even if it's late, hold them right there and try to win in the bottom of the ninth if you don't tie it up in this eighth.
Hit in the air, center field. Grisham makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're dialed into the show. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hector Neris.
Just trying to keep this one
Now
close here,
pitching
and
for
this
the
is where a
Angels,
bullpen can give their players a
number
chance to
54.
fight back into the game.
Hector Neris.
Well, one-run
Leading off
game.
for the Yankees,
DJ
the second
LeMahieu
baseman,
to start it
DJ
off.
LeMahieu.
First pitch
Yep, that ball went
misses. Action in the Angels bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. Burke, the lefty, warming up as well. And there's a strike. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first on the
He's
run.
out.
And they get the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what
Up
he was
next
looking
for the
for.
Yankees,
Ball on the ground.
catcher,
Nice ground out.
Austin Wells will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
that's
missed. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next
Oh,
pitch
that's
is
off the plate.
outside,
Ball 2.
and it's 2-1. One down, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side. Rengifo sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of
Now
chances to
back,
pad the
third
lead.
baseman, Oswald Peraza.
2 outs, base is empty. Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Two outs. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That one missed. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch, not close, up high. Paul Goldschmidt waiting to hit for the Yankees. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down that time. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Angels 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Diego Medrano. A chance at his first save of the year.
18, Diego Medrano.
And now the DH,
And
Taylor
for
Ward.
the Angels, the designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
Check swing, went around. It's 0-1.
All one's the count. Hey, 2.
And that one is inside ball 1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One-run game, bottom 9. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Oh, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
This is something else. Running that pitch count off. I can't imagine how frustrating it must be for the pitcher to have so many good pitches spoiled off like this.
And it's even up. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is, here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Here is Darno. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's a little high. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now it's going to be Luis Rengifo. And that skips into dirt. A 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one misses. Now 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Late swing, fouled off. Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, right side, LeMahieu is there. Throw to first, ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.